it is so easy to find out where to go, when to be there, how to make your connections, because there's a really cool thing on the web called metro.net. Basically, all you do is say where you are and that we want to go to LA City Hall. It asks what day you want to go, what time you either want to leave or what time you want to arrive. And click a button that says plan my trip. And then voila, a schedule. Sometimes they are exactly on time, sometimes they are there a little early, and sometimes they're late by seconds. There are several kinds of buses. One of them is the Red Rapid bus. These buses are able to keep the lights, the traffic lights, green for them so they can shoot through. They only stop once every mile. And so it's practically turning this street into a freeway. They actually move very, very quickly. And this is $1.25. There's a number of ways to pay now to get on the bus, which is getting exciting. We're doing it the old-fashioned way. You have to have exact change. It's $5 for an all-day pass. This is the local bus we'll be taking. There's this whole mythology and mindset that this just doesn't work. The buses don't go anywhere. The whole attitude is you can't live in LA an effective life without a car. The fact is, it's just not true. We've gone from a 4-car family essentially down to a 1-car family by altering our schedule and using this system. When you're driving your car and you're going downtown and you're going through any commercial areas, you can't park anymore, so you can't stop. And I found with a bus, if I have an all-day pass, I'll hop on and off buses all the time. I'll walk along interesting looking shopping street, pop into restaurants, check them out, and go on into shop. You know, there's a lot going on the bus. There are 2 television screens here on the bus. On one end of the screen, there's an actual GPS tracking map, just like people have in their cars. It shows exactly where on the map the bus is. I get 2 hours extra free time at home every night because I've done 2 hours worth of email that I otherwise can't do while I'm commuting. So I gotta do it sometime, and I'm driving, spending that same amount of time in the car, pretty much that I am in the bus, between parking and driving and all that. I wind up actually with a free evening because I've done my work on the bus. It's pretty extraordinary. Cities like Seattle and Portland are now making all their buses Wi-Fi. If we could get everybody to get out of their car 20% of the time or 10% of the time, we are so safely isolated in our cars. It's important to get into the public space when you have to be with people you don't know. People who look different and all the things you might fear. It was hard at first. Now I thrive on it. I wound up having great conversations with people, so it absolutely encouraged me to keep doing it. It was very positive. When you spend time with people, all of a sudden they become real humans. Start out making it a game. Take the bus on a weekend or at a time when you've got freedom and you're not going to freak out about missing a meeting or something like that, and give it a shot. You know, you can put your bicycle for free right on the front of the bus. The myths that get in people's way include the fact that somehow maybe you're not successful if you take a bus, and even if you have a car and you don't need to, it shouts at you, so you need to set that one aside. This is about you making a difference and actually discovering that you make a difference that will be felt in Detroit, it'll be felt in Washington, it'll be felt in your state capital, in your city hall. It becomes a real joy. We are just about at our stop, by the way. Stop requested. It's worth that extra bit of time for me to know that my voice is being heard and that I actually am making a difference in a place where most of us believe we don't. Wheels on the bus. Wheels on